This is cast visuals.
This is cast visuals.
Entertainment.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Back to Cast Visuals. It's your boy KG. I'm excited. Last we checked, we saw Damon, and well, Elena really figured it out that Damon loved Catherine, and it seems like whatever happened with Catherine, the way they lost her, Damon loved her, man. I don't know. I'm guessing it had something to do with Stefan, which is why Damon is so hell bent on making his life a living hell. I know that's why he keeps an eye on Elena now. Like, he even told Stefan like that I have no purpose for Caroline. Like, she's, you know what I mean? Like, now they know what the issue is. And then the coach died. And basically, I can't believe they left the body there. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to keep my presence as a vampire like down, if I end up like there's somebody dead, especially if my brother did it or if I did it, I'm not gonna leave the body there. You know what I mean? They say it's an animal attack, but I'm just like, at a certain point somebody's gonna be like, nah, this is not what you're saying it is. You know what I mean? So I don't know where this goes. I don't know where this plays out. Over some of the time that I've taken off from YouTube, I have been watching a little bit of the originals, so I've been kind of checking it out. And then there's like, I haven't watched season 1 of the originals in so long. I started watching like a little bit of that, and I was sitting there like watching, and I was like, this is Tyler Lockwood guy. And then like it clicked now that I'm watching the Vampire Diaries, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Tyler. What the fuck? So he ends up becoming a hybrid from Klaus. And it was right there when I put that together, I was like, I should stop watching this. I should stop watching season 1 of the originals, because now that I'm starting to put shit together, I'm really spoiling myself. So it's time to cut that off. So for the time being, I'm cutting myself off from the originals, rewatching any of that, so I can get through this. This is going to be my main focus. But yeah, let's go. Let's check this out. Episode 4 of the Vampire Diaries, season 1. Let's get it started.
News of another deadly animal attack.
Coach is dead, right?
Animals terrorizing the citizens of Mystic Falls has claimed another victim. Local high school student Elena Gilbert. Police are certain that forensic evidence will confirm that this is the same animal responsible for recent attacks.
It has to be a fucking dream.
Coming in.
Most likely a mountain lion, estimated at 200.
This is Stefan's dream. Because I was like, why would she have a dream like this, Yeah, I figured. See how I pieced that together? I mean, knowing.
You know how easy it was to get in your head just now? You really get to human blood, not even the playing field. Football reference. Too soon.
Oh shit, I like how you just sat there just...
Alright, I deserve that. But I just wanted to let you know, they caught the culprit. The animal responsible for killing Coach Tanner and all those people. What are you talking about? It was a mountain lion. Like a big one. It attacked a hunter this morning. It's all over the news. Deadly beast captured. All's well in Mystic Falls. Why would you cover your tracks? I decided to stay a while. And I'm just having way too much fun here with you and Elena.
You cannot be my date. My mother is going to be there, and she's a very proud gun owner.
I went through a lot of trouble to make sure this party wasn't canceled. It's very important I be there. Please take me.
Wow.
You should come to the founders party with me.
Not if you're wearing that dress. What's so special about this Bella girl? Why do you get so whipped?
Oh my god.
First book first.
Treating fucking well.
Ah, Missy and Rice. She was so on it.
How come you don't sparkle?
Because I live in the real world where vampires burn in the sun.
Yeah, but you go in the sun.
I have a ring. Protects me.
He told her,
Prediction thing has me freaked.
and I didn't say in the beginning, she predicted that shit. So I really want to see where that goes.
No, he just has a lot of issues with his brother. You know, like major, deep-rooted trauma. Like, I'm not really supposed to say anything. Caroline Forbes, when have you ever kept a secret?
Oh
from
my
your wife?
God. See, that's why.
Okay, but you
She
can't
better
tell
not say
Elena.
anything.
No.
So what you gonna buy me?
Oh my God.
Wow.
This is why Klaus is
Your
smart.
parents are gone. I guess we can
This
be
is why
closer.
Klaus is smart, to compel Cammy to forget as soon as she walks away from him. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't do the same.
What is it this time? You are in no position to question me. I didn't mean to upset you. This is not upset, Zach. What's going on?
It's pretty crazy.
Having a family moment, Stefan. Spending some quality time. You okay? No, I'm not.
I ain't do shit to you. Relax.
How many more people have to die before you see that? I see it. All right, Zach, I see it. Then why aren't you doing anything about it? I can't. Vervain hasn't grown here since 1865. Human slaughtered it. Before Hannah gave to Elena. What?
He's got some. Shit.
You've been growing it. It's just something that's been passed down through the generations. Blood on your said you've been related to vampires. Damon would kill me if he knew that I had it.
But it has to go in the vault because Caroline will kill me if it gets back to Damon that she squealed. Apparently, Stefan has a very interesting backstory. Do you know what happened with his ex-girlfriend, Catherine? I know that they both dated her and that's why they have issues. Yeah, they both dated her, only she chose Damon, and that drove Stefan mad, so he did horrible things to try and break them up. He manipulated Catherine, he filled her head with all these lies until finally it worked, and she turned against Damon. That sounds like one person's side of the story, meaning Damon's. I just wanted you to know. Anyway, his past relationships are none of my business. Unless he's a calculating, manipulative liar.
I like being the eternal stud. Yes, being a 150-year-old teenager has been the height of my happiness. Cracked it funny, Stefan. You're such a gentleman. Gave her a kiss on the cheek. And what she really wanted was... Oh well. Here's the history repeating itself, huh? I admire your efforts, Stefan. Pouring yourself a drink, then spiking the bottle with Vervain.
Damn.
I'm not some drunk sorority chick you can't roofie me. But I can't help but feel a little used.
How do you know?
Having a moment. Have to go to the party angry. Who knows what I'll do?
How do you figure it out?
Founding Families of Mystic Falls welcomes you to the inaugural Founders Council celebration. Wow, look, it's the original guest registry. Look at all these familiar names. Sheriff William Forbes, Mayor Benjamin Lockwood. Is that Damon Salvatore?
Oh my God.
And Stefan Salvatore?
The original Salvatore brothers. Our ancestors.
Good save.
Story, actually. We don't need to bore them with stories of the past.
It's not boring, Stefan. I'd love to hear more about your family.
Well, I'm bored. I want to dance, and Damon won't dance with me. Can I just... Oh,
I don't really dance. Oh, sure he does. You should see him. Waltz, jitterbug, the moonwalk.
Oh my God.
you wouldn't mind, would you, Elena? It's up to Stefan. Sorry, but I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Stefan's like, oh my God. This fucking guy.
The Salvatore name is practically royalty in this town. Until the war. There was a battle here.
The Battle of Willow Creek.
Right.
I know, we talked about it in class. Confederate soldiers fired on a church with civilians inside.
the history books left out was that the people that were killed, they weren't there by accident. They were believed to be Union sympathizers, so some of the founders on the Confederacy side back then wanted them rounded up and burned alive. Stefan and Damon had someone they loved very much in that church. And when they went to rescue them, they were shot. Murdered in cold blood.
Who was in the church that they wanted to save?
A woman, I guess. Doesn't it always come down to the love of a woman?
This will come back on. Oh, okay.
We were just chatting. Drink, Damon? No, thanks. I'll pass.
Stefan, do you have another dance in you?
Absolutely.
The truth is, Stefan, I don't really know that much about you, and I'd really love it if you would open up to me.
Damon said something, didn't he? He likes to play games and cause trouble, Elena.
This isn't about Damon, it's about me trying to get to know you. Look, you're the mystery guy, and I like that. But with mystery comes secrets, and this thing with Catherine.
Let it go. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, then say something about yourself. Anything. Otherwise, I'm left with nothing but what other people tell me.
Don't you see what Damon has done here?
He's coming off exactly
against me.
like paranoid, like.
Well, then I guess it's working.
Fuck.
You're not supposed to touch.
What is that?
Very important, Crystal.
Well, how did you know that it was there?
Because I put it there.
When?
A long time ago.
Oh, shit.
Came back thanks to you.
Well, what's it for?
Never you mind.
Well, you can't just steal
It's
it.
not stealing. It's mine. Come on.
Hey, I mean, he ain't lying. But if it happens, she gonna go, oh shit. I knew it. She gonna, I'm tripping. Yeah, that's crazy.
Butterbuds. What is that?
Mm-mm.
Caroline, what happened? Nothing, okay? That is not nothing. Did somebody hurt you? No, okay, it's nothing. It's just... Mom would kill me. Did Damon hurt you? No! Of course not. Just leave me alone, okay, Elena?
Ah, shit.
Not for me.
Look, there are things that you don't know.
Yeah, that's
Things that I want to tell you, but I can't, and I may never be able to. And I just need you to trust me.
Trust is earned. I can't just magically hand it over.
I see both sides of the situation. It is. Oh shit.
I'm so sorry. I have to go. Unfortunately, I am so over you now.
Dang. Oh, he made her drink it. Oh, nice.
I knew I couldn't spike your drink, so I spiked hers.
Caroline? There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
She gonna see the blood on her, ain't she?
Are you okay? I'm fine. Caroline, what happened? I'm fine. No.
She's freaking the fuck out.
Caroline, what? Caroline, come here.
I had to do to protect Elena, to protect everyone.
Did you get the Gilbert watch? She claims it's packed away in her parents' things.
I can get it.
Good. We're gonna need it.
Are you sure?
5 bodies all drained of blood. I'm
Oh,
certain.
so they know.
They've come back.
Ooh, so people already know. Alright, guys, so that was episode 4 of season 1 of Vampire Diaries. Another solid episode. I like how they're taking their time with things. They're not oversaturating each episode, because I'm like, again, these aren't 13 episode seasons. At least I don't know if they have any short seasons like that, like the originals did. But you have 22 episodes, and one thing about the originals too, because I didn't watch this beforehand, so going into the originals, I was like, it felt like they were kind of like reaching all these huge moments, and I'm like, how are they going to keep the season? Well, how's the season going to last? But then it would just be like other things that would connect to that story that would push it along. So this feels like we're getting, there's more to this world that I don't know about. So it takes me being patient, and because I don't want to like rush this thing either. I think it just takes me, when I look at the story, I just hope there is enough, I know there's enough content to last me. It's just like how deep into their background, because they really haven't showed us anything, and I think that's really smart. Go as long as you can, without undersaturating the story, without giving us any background, just hints here and there, and then when it's the right time, right when you feel like what you're doing now is starting to slow down, you take us back in time and just run us through, like give us like, you know, like a little extensive flashback, you know, here and there. So I mean, yeah, that's what I said. This episode was good. Man, Damon and Stefan's, like, they have a good chemistry on screen when it comes to like that tension when they're around each other, and like they're just trying to you know, it's those awkward situations where it's just like, no, I don't think I should leave, or it's like, nah, he's good, he's a great dancer, you know what I mean? It's just those situations where you're trying to keep it casual, and then it's these scenes where like they're in the same room, and it's like you see there at one time there was a stronger brotherly bond, but at the same time you feel the tension in the room between the two, so they bounce off each other really well. Caroline is like this poor helpless girl just stuck in the middle of all of this. She has no idea what's going on. Bonnie's kind of on the side doing her own thing. She's, you know, like I said earlier, like, who's going to believe her when she's figuring out all this stuff about what I think is going to happen? I think she's going to have her own side journey, and she's going to be a pivotal point of, like, when the whole Stefan and Damon thing, like, when they're found out, she's going to be a pivotal point in, like, whatever the way the story finishes out. I think that's how it's going to play, because I think she's going to take the time as it, like, in her own story to kind of like figure out what's going on with herself, develop herself without letting anybody else know what's going on. And I think she's really going to surprise some people, like, you know, later on in the season. Elena, like, she again, like, she's still, like, she knows something's off, she knows something's wrong, she just can't pinpoint it. She's at the point where she's just like, I don't know who to believe, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm seeing, like, the original Salvatore brothers, and, you know, being, I like that she said, I like that you're the mystery guy, but mysteries come with secrets and stuff like that. And it's, man, I wonder what it's going to take for her to find out the truth. I mean, Carolina could tell her, because she knows why she knows, and she wasn't compelled to forget. I have no idea, but yeah, man. And then what I'm thinking, the cop, Tyler's parents, and the news reporter, are they the leftover remnants? Are they like the passed down remnants of the human faction? Because you know how in the originals, New Orleans has a human faction where it's like Marcel represents vampires, Haley represents werewolves, and then you've got the priest or Cammy's, you know, whichever one of those at the time. Are they the human, like, descendants of the human faction that was once, like, on the same paper that Stefan and Damon originally signed? That's what you know, so it's a lot of cool things going on right now. But yeah, you guys let me know down in the comment section what you all think. Damn, this show just keeps building my curiosity, like, to the next level every time. So I'm enjoying it so far. When you got to this point, what were your thoughts, if you remember? Like, how did you feel? Like, because I know some of you have been with this since the beginning, and this came out, what, 2009 maybe? I can't, you know. I know it's been a while, but like, man, like the show's impressing me, like, big time. But yeah, guys, I think it's one of those things where, with the originals having that darker, edgier tone that everybody said about, and which I always like the thought of, like, the origins of vampire, like the oldest living vampires. I was like, I really like that. So when I watched that, and then people saying this is more the light-hearted show, like, or not light-hearted, but it's like this is more of the lighter show and stuff like that. It's not as dark. And I was kind of like, ah, man. But I think they do a great job so far in this show of kind of like balancing the tone, the light and dark, because it's like there's nice light moments, but then when it gets like the show can get dark. Like, it's definitely having those dark moments. So I'm liking that. It's keeping me there. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.